appreciating how well he was able to raise the level of his game there. But the big test now is to be able to continue that rich vein of form in this tie-break. Roddick's got to be careful. It's coming a little bit too passive now.
Well, maybe we've been talking about Verdasco, why we should be talking about Roddick right now in terms of maybe the Wimbledon X factor. A match where he's in control, slips away from him. He's in control of this one, slipping away again.
There was a break-up in the final set of Washington's final last week with Del Potro.
Second service.
Oh, yes! He's El Fuego.
Verdasco is just moving in and ripping everything. And unfortunately, there's nothing Roddick can do. But ever since Roddick broke the string on his second match point, he hasn't been able to win 1 point.
Shades of the Australian Open semi-finals here. When Verdasco played Nadal in that fourth set tie-break, he hit winner after winner after winner. So he does have the talent to be able to pull off shots like that time and time again, but obviously it's exceptionally difficult to do. And he's riding the crest of a wave at the moment.
It's funny, he has a lot more trouble with shots when he has time to hit them rather than when he just acts instinctively.
That's an excellent point. Most of the winning shots we've seen in the last 10 minutes or so have come when he's been down in the rally, when he's been under pressure, when he's had to respond, and he hasn't had time to think about it. A more controlled rally.
But all those points from the double match point 40-15 down to the first two in the tiebreak, he was really not having any time whatsoever. Roddick was playing well in those points, and Verdasco sort of responded and stole the points.
Well, these two have been going at it now for 2 hours and 32 minutes, and still there's very little to choose between the two. Slightly more difficult scenario for Roddick, given that he's had those match points. It's never easy to come to terms with missed opportunities at the tail end of a big match.
But as a great player, you got to put those behind you, don't you?
It's the challenge he faces, as well as trying to withstand this barrage of bombs from Verdasco. Yeah.
Really took his time on that short little forehand. We've seen Verdasco have a lot of problems with shots just like that.
4-3. Roddick.
That's a strange shot.
Which one, Verdasco's or Roddick?
4-4.
Will it be a moment of magic that separates these two at the end of the day, or a moment of madness, perhaps? Oh yeah, love the trajectory on that one. Beautiful amount of spin on the ball, so it was a high percentage play, yet obviously still so effective.
Very difficult shot to play because Roddick used a little slide. He wanted him to use it. Would have to get down nice and low to play it under pressure, and amazing.
Partout. 5-all.
Well, Roddick's heart was in his mouth there for a second. I wasn't sure whether that return was going to drop in. Had it done so, it would have been a tough shot. Had no pace to feed off. He was out of position because he'd chosen to run around the backhand. So be relieved more than anything else right now. But another two bludgeoning blows on serve. And the American once more just a point away from victory. To the quarterfinals at the expense of Fernando Verdasco. A really entertaining match lasting 2 hours and 36 minutes. And nice scenes at the end of such a tight affair.